All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving our thoughts. New Walking Dead sort of figures again from McFarlane Toys 2024. Let's take a look. All right, dudes, and I'll put the link in the description to ToyNewsI.com where you guys can go ahead and check out this news. Tomorrow there's going to be launching McFarlane Toys new Walking Dead figures. It's been a while since we've seen new Walking Dead figures from McFarlane Toys, a number of years. When was the last wave that they released? How many years ago was it? It was a while ago. I think it was... I'd have to look up to see exactly how long it's been since McFarlane Toys have released any Walking Dead figures, but I want to say it's probably been over 5 years. Since some of the later seasons, they kind of stopped making them. So for McFarlane Toys, like maybe more than 5 years, maybe like 8 years or something. I don't know. Leave a comment below if you guys know exactly when the last wave of Walking Dead McFarlane figures was released. Now, we do have some other challengers entering this arena, with Hiya Toys is doing some Walking Dead stuff in a similar scale. They're like premium. They have like soft goods jackets and stuff on them. They're pretty nice, but they're like over $100 each or whatever, or close to it anyway, depending on shipping and stuff like that. So kind of hard to get, right? Like not readily available. But McFarlane Toys is pretty good with their distribution, and for their Walking Dead figures, they were always pretty easy to find. You could find them a lot at like Walmart's, hobby shops, comic shops, all that stuff. A lot of them would have them, and they sold pretty good for the main characters. They got kind of deep in the license there, and they even did like some releases. Like there was a Beth. Did they do a Sasha release, I think, for Walking Dead? Of course, they did Negan, a lot of different characters like that. I think they sold best like in the first few seasons, and then later on they kind of tapered off. But this is cool news to hear that they're going to be releasing more Walking Dead figures. I'd love to see some updated releases of like the Ones Who Live, like the Ones Who Live Rick, a Daryl Dixon from his own series, Maggie Negan from Dead City, like some of the more updated stuff. But right now it looks like they're releasing like maybe some Walking Dead classic figures from the designs that they had before. These look a little bit different than the older figures, but they kind of, I think they're the same sculpts. They look like they're the same, mold, everything. Articulation looks pretty much the same, which is fine. I'm just happy they're releasing something for Walking Dead, but I would like to see after this. This is supposedly Wave 1 or whatever from 2024, so for August, but we'll see later on if maybe they want to do like some of those spin-offs and new series, later characters, later figures, stuff like that. So that'll be cool if they actually go ahead and do that. But if they just do like a greatest hits type of thing where they just do like a classics or those key characters. In this first wave, we got Daryl. As you might expect, we got Rick with his like season 5 machete with red handle gear. Michonne as well. So very like greatest hits for those three. A-lister releases. And then we have one that's a little bit more obscure with Merle, maybe just because he's a fan favorite. He looks a little bit different than the older version that they did. The paint around the eyes and the eyebrows looks a little different to me. But, these are, if you have the older versions of these, I think they're mostly the same. They look mostly the same. We'll see more details coming up here pretty soon. But just a heads up, if you're ever looking to get into collecting Walking Dead stuff, this could be a good jumping on point for you with a new Wave 1 of, McFarlane Toys deciding to do some more Walking Dead releases. So I already have all these from the previous versions. Maybe these ones will be a bit improved, whatnot. These are in 5-inch scale. Link will be in the description so you can see the details. I'd love to see a 6-inch scale Walking Dead release that could fit in with like a Marvel Legends, DC, Universe Classics, some of the other NECA TMNT stuff, like just something in the same size that could fit in with those other, other lines would be really cool. So we'll see if eventually they decide to do something like that. And you don't have to hit so many sub-characters. You could just hit the key ones, your Daryls, different versions of Daryls, different versions of Rick, versions of Michonne, and a lot of the other fan favorite characters like I mentioned. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below. McFarlane Toys getting back into the Walking Dead game with some of the A-listers here, and more of a little bit more of an obscure one with Merle. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thumb up the video below before you leave, and I'll see you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trav saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.